us a basic
Live stream,
the link
climate
between
change,
and flooding.
scientists talk.
Well,
UK 2023.
when the air gets hotter and warmer, it can absorb more moisture and more water.
Correct, my friend.
That means there will be more water in the atmosphere and it falls down. So, and more intense precipitation and depending on the geography, the floods can happen. Different types of floods, flash floods.
And we're seeing evidence that there is more flooding because of that.
Yes, I mean, if looking at the observations, we are witnessing increasing trends in more and more flood events. So there are two metrics useful to understand this. One is the how frequent these floods or how common it is. The second one is how intense or how severe these floods are. In both metrics, we are seeing increasing chance of flooding happening every year.
Once upon a time, I think people could be more, certain is not the right word, but more secure about where flooding would happen. And if they were on a floodplain, if they were in an area and get appropriate house insurance, etc. The feeling I have now, and tell me if I'm wrong, is that more random or unexplainable flooding or unexpected flooding is happening that people can't quite rationalise. Is that fair?
Well, I would say so. Because of the increasing flood, we are seeing more areas get flooded. So the flood risk area yesterday maybe is going to at least 3 or 4 times more in the future. So more and more areas get flooded. So an area which was not flooded 2 years ago might flood later on. So
that means that people need to think differently about their homes and how they're protected. What should they be thinking about now, today, even if it's 3-4 years away, kind of, that they might be at risk?
Yeah, I think there are solutions on an engineering level. So, for example, flood defenses like waterproof tiles on the floor, rather than having carpets, for example. Make sure the skirting boards can be tiles, drainage tiles outside so that water can soak away quickly. Drains can be clean. There are a number of things, that kind of engineering solutions that can help mitigate some of these impacts before the event.
I suppose in a way, those are very practical measures that make a lot of sense. But if your home has never flooded before, and you bought a house, and that's never flooded before, why would you put in place precautions? How would you know to do that?
Well, I think that's a very key point. So Environment Agency has provided flood maps, so you can check your household.
Dates
Your house is in a floodplain.
May, Saturday 2023.
Online.
Time's down there.
But the thing is, these data are
7:29
based
AM.
on historic flood events, but that may change with the climate change. So we need to have better information on whether a property will be flooded because of climate change. So that information needs to pass on to the communities and households and make sure their homes will be flooded or not.
Thank you very much. It's a subject that a lot of people are very interested in, and when we see those images, you just get a real sense of the devastation it causes on a regular basis. Dr. Kyriakos, thank you very much for your time this morning.
Yeah, got scientist, doctor says, or whatever.
It's just coming up to half.
If you like this video, please thumbs up. Subscribe to my Sean Sign James on the 4 speed video. Always quick as spot needs and money. That way, the needs to be. Listen to my friends working Jim on the ITF Friday feeling, so heels raised those check. Every Friday, 3 to 5 pm. In analog, this was at 1500, 1700, ITF Friday feeling, so heels raised those check. And this is me on Lara Show every Sunday at 9 am to 12 am, live on the Waking Hour station, which on the mat. I like the video. Please subscribe to Sean Sign James. Might be happy. Bye, everyone.